I think we can start, but let's do our small recap. Um,
I
so
think
let's.
Harbeck should bring
Okay,
us
I
up to
think he
date.
did it recently, but that's fine.
Oh yeah.
Harvick, how about you just give us a brief idea of what we did last time?
All right, we just bushwhacked a bunch of orcs, I think they were, and
No, it was goblins and hobgoblins.
okay, whatever they were.
Well, they're
And
Bad
different
guys.
from our orcs, so that's
Bad
a.
guys.
okay, so they're lying around all dead and beat up, and we didn't get much damage at all. And it's fairly late in the afternoon, so our plans are to get a good night's rest in, but go to bed really, really early so we can get back to the castle before they would be expecting the orcs to come back.
Goblins.
Goblins, sorry. Goblins,
Bad guys.
bad guys, yeah.
Okay. So we I think we said we mentioned about looting them, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we didn't find anything worthwhile.
Yeah. I don't recall the exact. I think that was about it, right? You killed them and then we said you didn't find anything and that's all.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we,
So yeah,
and we were going
we'll
to take
start off
along.
there. Patricia, what was that?
In my notes, it was early evening, so we took a long rest on day 17, and then we said when we started today, it would be day 18, and we'd be starting fresh.
Okay, yeah, that's true, but we need to actually go through the process of the long rest before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now
Yeah,
one
that's
of the
right.
one of the things I would worry about is we know they have an owlbear in the castles and it was locked up, but they may. I'm assuming owlbears are nocturnal. They have to be because we fought one in the night. So they may leave that out as like a watchdog or something. I was wondering, do owlbears climb trees?
Do you have
Um,
any history on them?
I don't. Yeah, let's do a nature check. Whoever wants to
I don't know
recall
much
these
about
things.
them. I don't know
I
much.
rolled an 11 plus 2 is 13.
Okay, so I have a 5 plus 1, 6.
That's not very good. And what was Rokus's again?
4.
And ICU was 11.
11 plus 2, which is 13.
Okay, cool. I mean, you're a druid, so it's not that
Yeah.
surprising.
I'm a
Um,
wood elf, but I don't know much about those things. I don't know nothing about bears and no owlbears.
Well, I do.
okay, so ICU tells you guys that she knows that owlbears, um, nobody's sure exactly where they came from, but that it's people think that a wizard created the first owlbears, like literally crossing owls and bears magically to create this creature. So they are nocturnal and they kind of display traits of both owls and bears in certain ways. So they do climb trees if the tree's big enough to support a really big bear, basically. Um, and that they they generally follow the traits of a bear more. They have dens and they take prey back to their dens and things like that.
The thing that no bear would do would be to go back to the castle voluntarily and get locked in.
ICU knows that it's very rare that someone tames an owlbear. Not something you usually see.
If they can climb trees. I was thinking about maybe sleeping in the trees if they can't climb trees, but they're like grizzly bears. If they can't climb it, they can knock it down. So I'd say we just stay on the ground.
I can set my trap.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're quite big, so you've met one before, so you know how large they are.
Yeah.
like a grizzly bear or something like that.
Well, owls can't smell, but they can see good in the dark.
Yeah. You you recall that last time you fought one that you were hiding pretty far away and it saw you.
Yeah,
Um,
good eyesight.
Okay, so you're aware of those about owl bears.
So we
okay. So I guess use our usual sleeping pattern then.
Well, what?
Sure. So first need to deal with basically where you are. So you're on the path, and there's a bunch of dead goblins and hobgoblins around. So just let me know as you're leaving this area, like if there's anything specific you want to do.
Hey, what do you think about dragging a couple of the hobgoblins with us, and we can leave them on the trail on the beginning of a straight section. We'll leave them in the path, and then put my trap between them and us, and then we can camp. And if the owlbear comes down the path, he'll encounter the goblins, and maybe he'll stop and eat them and not be interested in us. And if he sees us and continues, he'll get caught in my trap, and I can start shooting him with arrows.
Some strings on the bodies, so if he's chomping on the bodies, it'll move the string.
We can do that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna drag a couple of hobgoblins with us.
Okay.
Don't drag him too far. We want to get as early as rest as possible.
Well, that's fine, but I want to do it in the straightest section of path so that we have the longest line of sight.
I don't think that's going to make that much difference because the owlbear is probably not going to go around the path anyway.
Yeah, he's going to take the path. He's a regular animal. They always take paths.
Not one that's used by people a whole bunch necessarily.
Well, I'm going to put my trap in the path. I can't just put it randomly
Right,
in
I
the woods.
understand. I'm not arguing about that. I'm just saying don't count on him coming down the path is all I'm saying.
Well, the owlbear is going to be attracted to the bodies.
Right.
My idea.
That I think is a great idea. That I agree with totally.
Now listen, if it's a straight line between us and the bear, and he's messing with the hobgoblins, then he's going to encounter the trap.
Right. Most likely, yes, but it's not a guaranteed, is what I'm saying.
But if he does get in the trap, we want the longest distance so I can shoot the most before he can get to us.
I agree with that. What I'm saying is that might work, it might not. We still have to worry about him coming from other direction.
Well, that's the best.
It sounds like you guys actually. I think you both agree pretty much. So
you know how dwarves are. Dwarves have to argue even if you're saying the same thing.
Yeah, Harvey's just saying that's not gonna be the only thing we need to do, right?
Yeah, and I don't sleep like you snoring, noisy, stinky.
Okay. Darius is like, come on, guys, let's get going.
Okay. So we've dragged the bodies, and we've set up the trap instead of on the curve, we've moved it down a bit or closer to the castle. Which way is it gone?
Yeah, is it closer to the castle or further away?
Towards the castle.
Okay.
And we're putting the hobgoblins at the beginning of a curvy part where it straightens out.
Okay, I got it. So now you need to find where are you gonna sleep pretty close to the road then?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me what kind of, if you're looking for any specific geography.
Are there any open places?
Well, just tell. Do you want to look for a clearing?
What do you think, Herbeck?
To stay on the road.
Do you want to? could find
both
her?
you and Rokas, both me and you were up in trees, so they must have been fairly big, strong trees. So either behind the trees or make a hammock up in the trees is what I'm
Okay.
thinking.
Is there a tree? Is there a tree on each side of the road that's close that has an overlook of the path for like 100 feet or so?
That's how we bushwhacked the hobgoblins.
Well, we did them on a curve.
Oh, we did them just before the curve. You could see them coming
It
for a long
was to the south, though. You guys are going to the east more now.
They were coming to
So
the
you'd have to
castle.
find
Now
some more
we're worried
trees.
about somebody coming out of the castle now.
Yeah, we're just reversing it. So
Okay, so Rokus, do a survival check with your, I think it's a +7.
survival is +7.
Because you're in the forest, you get your
Oh.
extra +2,
Okay.
right? I think is your survival's a
rolled
5.
Okay, a 9. So that would be 16.
All right, you are able to find what you're looking for. There's some,
Okay.
so you find two substantial trees with branches up about 15 feet in the air. And so you want to try to sleep up there on the branch?
Well,
Yeah.
I just meditate.
Oh yeah, it'll be easier for you.
So, and I'm doing the first watch with them.
Okay. Yeah, it's still light at this point. And Harvick, how about you?
Let's see. What's the modifier?
Well, we're not a roll, but like, where would you like to sleep exactly?
Oh, under the tree.
Under which one?
The one. Let's see. Is Patricia? Is someone in a tree besides whichever one? Patricia in a tree? Gonna sleep in a tree or not?
That's
Yes.
Under Patricia's tree.
right. Okay.
I think Darius should be under Richie's tree or Rokus's tree.
Rokus, yeah.
Rokus's tree.
Who's this Richie guy everybody's talking about?
He's a dwarf.
It's pretty popular.
I
Popular
thought you were the dwarf.
Rokas, he looks a lot like you.
Okay, so I'm drawing a straightaway off road and trees on either side of it. I see he's in one of the trees.
I got booby-trapped hobgoblin.
Where is the trap related to these trees? The trees are like perfectly across from each other.
Okay.
It's up towards the castle.
Okay, and the dead goblins are between the trees?
Oh, the dead goblins are in front of the trap.
Yeah, but
Right.
Like,
the
I
traps-
understand the traps in front of the goblins, but, like, I don't know where, like, on, compared to the trees, where did you want the trap between the trees more, or the dead
trees are on
bodies
either
between
side
the
of the
trees?
trail.
Right, yeah.
The traps in the middle. Traps in the middle of the trail between the dead hobgoblins and us
So,
as a group.
equal distance from all 4 of these items?
Sure. Let's just make it that way.
Now, I want the trap up pretty close, as far away as it can be, and still be this side of the hobgoblins. So if the owlbear's messing with the hobgoblins and he sees us, then he's going to come over the hobgoblins and into the trap.
Oh, so the trap's after the goblins?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought you were trying to lead the owlbear into the trap by looking at the goblins.
I was assuming he would.
I think Richie's is the right way to do it.
Okay, so from the east, first, if something came from the east, it would first encounter dead hobgoblins,
Yes.
and then a trap,
Yes.
Yes.
and then 2
Yeah,
trees.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I got it now.
And the reason for the hobgoblins is if he eats his fill of hobgoblins, he might not be all that interested in us. and we're not going to disturb him if he's there happily munching hobgoblin.
So, with that in mind, Darius and Harvick are gonna be behind the tree so that you can't see them from where the trap and goblins are.
Yes.
Okay.
Can we gag the dwarf so he doesn't snore?
You can. I think he'll suffocate and die, but
It might be helpful.
Put a cork up the other butt so he doesn't fart and tell us.
all right, calm down. All right, so
They're sleeping with their backs against the tree so they won't snore. They're sleeping, sitting up, sort of.
Oh, I've seen this dwarf sleep before. That's what last time we got attacked by an owlbear, he was snoring.
Okay.
That's because you said you were such a wonderful woodsman that's where we should camp.
Hey, who
Okay,
killed the
good
thing?
Good night. Good night, and be ready to do what we need to do.
Who turned the owlbear into a pincushion
okay.
before I
Stop
got
fighting. Now,
Good night.
I need to have some rolls from you guys. So I'm not gonna tell you what you're rolling for. Just roll a d20 and tell me the number.
What's my modifier?
That's a secret. So just tell me the dice roll.
Well, I rolled a big fat 3.
I got a 4.
Okay.
I got 11 again.
And Darius is 18.
All right. At least one of us was paying attention. Well, I'm safe up in a tree, so I don't have to pay attention.
Okay, so who's doing first watch?
I am.
And Rokus is gonna do his all-night watch.
Yeah.
Alright, so Icy, give me your perception.
It's a +3. The last, +3.
So what's the roll to get it?
The roll that I gave you earlier?
No, a new one. I need a new one.
Okay, 6 + 3 is 9.
9 total. Okay, Rokus.
Perception is +5, and I got a 8, so that would be 14. 13.
13 perception. Okay, that's just you guys. So I'm gonna say, so you can't go to sleep like during the afternoon exactly.
I screwed up.
Sorry.
I screwed up on that first number I gave you.
Yeah.
I didn't roll a d20.
Okay, try it. Do it. You can redo it.
I got a 1.
Okay, thanks.
Keeping at the job.
Yeah, jeez. Good thing I forgot that.
I'll tell you later what that roll was for.
Ah.
I'm gonna say you start to go to sleep at like 7 p.m.
Okay.
So it's still light out, but by the next watch it's dark. Okay. So Icy and Rokus don't see anything happening yet.
It's Harbeck.
Next watch is gonna be Harvick.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
roll your
-1.
perception.
10 - 1, 9.
9. During your watch, you see and hear. You hear some clanking, which sounds like armor to you. And coming from Harbeck hears this on his side, and Rokus also hears something similar on his side. Since Rokus is up in a tree, he has better view of the situation. So you don't notice it until they're about 60 feet away.
It's coming through the woods.
Yeah, coming through the woods, not on the... So I have these enemies approaching now. I want to make sure it makes sense of where they're coming from. So I'm thinking about it.
Are the rest of us awake now?
Not yet. I'm kind of paused here thinking about if this makes sense or not. So yeah, Rokus, you do see two hobgoblins approaching in the forest. You also see 2 hobgoblins approaching the dead hobgoblins on the road.
So there's 4 hobgoblins altogether.
Yeah, Rokus sees that. Harbic sees the ones on the road. He's not aware of the ones in the forest to the south.
How many feet between me and the ones on the path?
The ones on the path and the ones in the forest are both about 60 feet from you when you notice them.
Okay.
Have they noticed us yet?
Can we tell?
Just let.
Because
I was going to do pass without a trace.
You could do it with Harbeck, but so basically when you got in that first roll you did, it was basically it was like kind of seeing how well because you guys didn't say you wanted to stealthily or carefully hide yourselves when you went to sleep or move all these bodies around.
Yeah, I did. I said I wanted to put something up Harbeck's butt.
That's what? I'm pretty sure he said he wanted to put something up your butt also, by the way.
We wanted to. What do you think I was trying to gag?
Well, anyway, your roll was a 1. What's your... So, you didn't do it very well.
Okay.
Darius got an 18, so he was pretty good. The other guys, you didn't really... Harvick got a 4, ICU's got 11. So they definitely see Rokus in the tree. And Harbeck's on watch. He's because he rolled a 4, then they also see you.
So if I do pass without a trace, there's just me and Darius that would be hidden.
I had Darius at Rokus's tree.
Okay.
Yeah, well, her spell goes like 30 feet.
The thing is, she's asleep right now.
Oh, okay.
You'd have to wake me up for me to do it.
Yeah.
Would she wake up if I started shooting my bow?
If you hit her with the arrow.
Well, I could start yelling.
No, yeah. Harbeck is underneath me in the tree, and he's noticed them. He could shake the tree to wake me.
If I see them, I'm just going to give they've already seen us. If they're that close, I'm just going to yell out to everybody, hey, wake up. We got problems.
Okay, so yeah, basically, sorry, I didn't do it 100% as smoothly as I'd like, but yeah, so basically, your perception was enough to see these guys, and they were already aware that something was going on. When they got to this position, they see Rokus and Harbeck. They don't see ICU or Darius. However, they're both asleep right now. So
I'm gonna yell out. I'm gonna figure they've seen us at this point and just tell everyone to get ready.
Okay, so
we've got company.
Okay,
I've
so
got a question.
Both of you shout out. So this is where the combat will start with Darius and ICU waking up. Okay.
I have a question.
Yes. What?
Would the hobgoblins coming through the woods be slower than the ones coming down the path?
The woods.
So they're coming at us from both directions.
So there's a thing called rough terrain. So which means it costs twice your movement. I'll say that the forest ground is rough terrain. So it'll take they have 30 feet of movement, then they can only go 15 feet.
Okay. Good. I just was gonna try to decide who to shoot at.
Okay. Alright, so now we should roll initiative, and then once we've done that, I will show you the map, I guess. The map is not going to be perfect because I can't move the I can't really move the magnets off of the board to be 60 feet, so it's kind of generalized.
Right.
So, Rokus, what's your initiative?
My initiative's +3, and I rolled a 17, so
20.
it's 20.
Cool. Harbeck.
-1, 2.
I see.
My initiative is 2, and I rolled a 3, so 5.
Okay. Not the highest numbers. And I should do Darius. 2 + 1, 3. Not very good either. Okay, so the yellow one with the D is Darius. The blue one's Rokus. The green one's ICU. And the yellow one up top is Harbeck. The black
Okay.
and the red ones are the hobgoblins.
Okay.
There's a red one with
hobgoblins are bigger than goblins, right?
yeah, they are human sized.
Okay.
And these are all wearing chainmail.
Ooh.
3 of them have shields, but there's a red one with a line on it. That one's holding his long sword two-handed.
Okay.
Okay, so that's how we start combat. Oh yeah, the T is the trap and the X is the bodies. First in combat is Rokus. So you've already shouted and the others have woken up.
Okay.
Yeah. You're about 15 feet in the air in the tree.
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot my longbow at the lead of the 2 hobgoblins on the path.
Okay, the one closer to you, the southern one.
Whichever one's
They're
in
both
front.
like side by side.
They're side by side. Yeah, I'll shoot the one that's closest.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Okay, I rolled a 19 +7 to hit, so that's a 26.
26 to hit.
That's got to be a hit.
Yeah, that hits. Wait,
And
what
yes.
was? How did you get that number again?
It's my longbow is +7 to hit. I think.
Okay, so 19. Yeah.
And I rolled an 8 on the D, so that's an 11 damage. I scared him.
All right, cool. So you actually killed this guy.
All right.
So next is something surprising. A goblin that you didn't see is in a tree, about let's see, 60 feet also, and he's shooting at Rokus. But it rolled a 1, so it does not hit Rokus.
He chopped his arrow.
Yep. So next is another goblin's turn, who he didn't know about. He's gonna shoot at Rokus too. He's directly south of Rokus.
Is he a hobgoblin or a goblin?
A goblin, also in the tree.
So if there's 4 hobgoblins,
What the?
there was
Well, anyway, yeah, I just rolled a 1 again somehow. So he also dropped his arrow. And now it's a hobgoblin's turn. This one is the one that is using the sword two-handed, which on the map has a line on it. Red one with a line. So it's gonna use its action to dash, which gives you double movement. So instead of 15, he gets 30. And then it's ICU's turn. So she's awakened. She's in the tree. So you're kind of like laid out on the tree. If you want to stand up from that position, then that takes some movement speed. I don't know exactly what you want to do, so let me know.
Is there anybody within 30 feet of me? Any of the hobgoblins or goblins within 30 feet of me?
No. The closest is 60 feet.
They haven't seen me yet, though, have they? They haven't seen me or Darius, have they?
Um,
We're further away from them. Can I
Let's
do the?
see. You did so you I guess let's have you do a stealth check for free here, just to see if they can see you from there.
I got 18 plus 2, which is 20.
Awesome.
20. Okay, let's see their perception check. Okay, so they don't see you right now. However, you cannot see them that well because it's dark now. You don't have, if you light up your fire spell, you'll be able to see them, but they'll also be able to see you. So actually, before I said you could see them, but not unless you do your fire spell.
Well, can I do pass without a trace for me and Darius? we're on the
Harbeck
other
is
side of
under
the road.
Harbeck's under your tree, but he's been seen already.
Okay.
You already passed the stealth check while being until you do an attack. So if you want to just I'll say that you can hear them far off. Okay, so you don't actually know exactly where they are, but you can hear, and you heard Harbeck and Rokas shouting that there's enemies. So you hear the Rokus's arrow hit the first goblin. You hear him fall, and you hear the other goblin on the road. So you're aware generally where they are. So if you want to wait till they get closer to reveal yourself, you can do that, and you're in stealth right now. So you don't need to do pass without a trace because you're already hidden.
So then I should just get my produce flame ready.
Yeah. You'll be able to you'll be able to attack with that, and then you'll have a surprise on them if you wait until they're within 30 feet.
I'm gonna ready my produce flame.
Okay, cool. So she doesn't actually produce the flame, but she's ready to do it.
Yeah.
Cool. So next is another hobgoblin's turn. It's the red one in the south. It's going to do the same as the other one. Use its action to do dash and run 30 feet, and it's right next to the other one.
Are they about halfway to the tree then?
Yeah. If they run 30 more feet, they'll be at the base of the tree.
Okay.
The tree is 15 feet up, so to climb it, that is also kind of like rough terrain. So they have 30 feet of movement. That means they can climb 15 feet. So if they wanted to go up the tree, they could do that. Next is another goblin, which had a good stealth check. However, this one's in the north. It can see Harbeck. So it's going to shoot at Harbeck. It's in the northeast.
And this was a goblin?
Yeah. Oh, damn. I'm an idiot. Those two that I rolled earlier, those ones, they should have had advantage because they had surprise on you. So I should have rolled twice. Anyway, this guy's going to roll twice. Nat 20.
Oh.
There we go. That'll make up for it.
Yeah.
So that hits Harbeck. Let's see how much damage this guy can do. Alright, so I rolled a 4. That's times 2 is 8, plus 2 is 10. So he does 10 damage on Harbeck. The next one is, in the order, is the hobgoblin on the road. He's going to run towards Harbeck. So he's kind of going off the trail. So he runs 15 feet, and then rough terrain. He's dashing, I guess. So that would be... Alright, so I'm not... I have it generalized here, but I'm going to say he's about 30 feet from Icy now. So she can do her produce flame, and you'll have advantage to hit.
But when it's my turn, or
no, you're interrupting his turn because you've prepared that fire action. I'm gonna say you're not gonna get advantage. Like normally, because it's dark, you'd
Yeah.
kind of have disadvantage if you attacked in the dark. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna just take away your advantage because you're that just to make up for the fact that you have to like kind of guess when he's within 30 feet.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'm going by where I hear the sound coming from, and I can slightly see him.
Yeah.
Now, after this guy bursts into flames, she'll be able to see by the light of the burning hobgoblin, right?
I was just having it so she can see before she attacks, basically, when she pulls out her flame.
Yeah, I'm just saying that after that.
Sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw my flame at him.
Yeah, roll to hit with just normal.
I rolled an 11.
11.
And plus 5 is 16.
16. Okay, his armor class is stronger than that. So he kind of uses his shield to block the flames, and they split off and go onto the ground, and some dry leaves catch fire on the ground, so it illuminates the area slightly.
Okay.
But you didn't hit him.
Nope.
It's now Darius's turn. Darius rolled a good stealth check, so he hasn't been seen yet. He's gonna hold where he is because he can't run out and hit anybody on this turn. So he's gonna stay where he is until someone comes in range, and he's gonna try to get a surprise on them when they approach the tree. Alright, last in the turn order with an initiative of 2 is Harvick.
Okay, I'm gonna. The one on the road? How close is he?
He's 30 feet. However, you only have 25 feet movement, and you're in the rough terrain.
Right.
So
he's 30 feet. He's 30 feet from me, though.
yeah, but the tree's kind of in between you at the moment.
I can't chuck anything at him.
You could do. You have your javelins. What's the range for the javelin?
30. It says 30 feet good and 120 feet bad.
Okay. If you you could just pop out from behind the tree, and yes, you could do that. You have enough movement. You could also, alternatively, you could run take about 10 feet of movement to get to the road, and then you'd be out of the difficult terrain. And you could still throw from there.
Okay, now there's also on my side of the road, there's also a goblin shooting arrows and stuff, right?
Yeah, he's about 60 feet from you.
60 feet from me.
Yeah.
If I go to the edge of the road, can I put myself where I'm out of his line of sight so he can't hit me?
Yeah, if you go to the road, you could have the tree in between you. He wouldn't have line of sight on you.
Okay, so I'll do that then. I'll be at the edge of the road in such a way he hasn't got line of sight on me.
Okay, so if I put you here, you're basically on the edge of the road. You can see the hobgoblin, but the goblin archer cannot see you, and you're about 30 feet, so you could throw your javelin if you want. But if you throw the javelin, you'll have to use a turn to take out your sword again.
All right. All right. Now the one that's in the road, is he moving?
He kind of went off the road, so he's sort of on the edge of the road too.
He's on my side of the road.
Yeah.
Okay,
he was running towards you.
I'll get myself ready then.
Okay, so defensive.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as I'm going up to the edge of the woods, I want to yell up to Rokus to take care of the guy in the tree. I'll take care of the guy on the road.
So we got 2 goblins in the south, 2 hobgoblins in the south. The 2 goblins are the white ones. They're up in the tree. And up north, there's 1 hobgoblin on the side of the road, and a goblin all the way up north in a tree. So, Rokus, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna scoot back so that I still can see the um, goblin in the tree to the east, but I'm gonna produce cover from the goblin that's due south of me.
Okay, so you're gonna maneuver around the tree.
Yeah, and
Okay. Let's do an acrobatics check, like to
okay,
maneuver through the tree. Um,
okay. Let me look at my
because
stat.
I don't know if you.
I should be able to. Also, I got to do is scoot back a hair to be under cover for one of them.
Well, it's more like you're like on a branch, right? So you have to get to a different branch.
Okay,
So, I don't have a diagram of the branches, but I
okay.
think that sounds a little difficult. So I'm just
What's
gonna
my
make you do an acrobatics check, and then
athletics? Is
I
that
wanna I wanna
athletics?
give you some kind of bonus for your being in the forest environment.
Is that athletics?
No,
Acrobatics is a separate one.
it's the
Oh,
very top of the
what's
list.
+3 and I rolled a 19, so I got a 20. 20.
Yeah, I was gonna give you your proficiency on top of that, since
Okay.
you're in a,
22.
so that'd be two more higher. So yeah, you
24.
you definitely managed to do it. So you're out of the way of the most southernmost one, and you have like half cover from the other one.
Okay.
So that means your AC goes up slightly. I can't remember. I think it's just +2 when
Okay.
you're in half cover.
And I'm gonna shoot at the goblin in the tree to the east, the one that has
Okay.
the best shot at me.
Okay.
I
Go
rolled
ahead.
11 and I got +7 to hit, so that's a 18.
That hits.
And
Okay.
I rolled a 5 +3, so it's 8 damage.
All right. You see him fall out of the tree, and he's dead.
Awesome.
So the other goblin, it's his turn. He's preparing an action to shoot when he sees a target. Next is Hobgoblin without a shield. He's running to the base of the tree. When he this is gonna be kind of cool. So, when he gets to the base of the tree, he triggers Darius's prepared action. So Darius is gonna run out to hit him. But when he runs out to hit him, that triggers the goblin's prepared action. So first we'll do. I guess the goblin will see him as he's running, so the goblin's shot will go first. But he's aware of him, so it's not advantage. 15 plus 4. That is 19 to hit. That hits 5 damage on Darius. That he's at 18. Okay, cool. And then Darius's attack on the hobgoblin. Darius longsword is a +3 to hit. 17 plus 3, 20. That hits. His damage is 1d8 plus 2. Rolled a 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 damage on the two-handed guy. In order to get to the tree, that used a dash from the hobgoblin, so he's not able to attack. Okay, that was a bit complicated, but I think we got through it. Okay, now it's ICU's turn.
Okay, I think I'm too far away from those guys that are attacking Darius and Rokus, aren't I?
Yeah, but you still have the northern hobgoblin you can attack again. The same one you attacked last time, and he's still at range.
The hobgoblin that's near the road, the
Yeah.
black hob.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right.
Okay, then I'm gonna attack him with my fire.
Okay, go ahead.
I rolled a 14 plus 5 is 19.
That hits.
And I've got to do an 8 I rolled a 5.
5 damage?
Yes.
Okay. He's still alive, but you hurt him. The fire burns through his armor a bit, and he's in pain. Okay, cool. Next is the hobgoblin to the south. He's going to use he's going to use the dash action to get up within 5 feet of Darius and his comrade. And then he used his action to dash, so he can't attack. Next is
The third goblin.
Yeah.
To the north.
That's right. Okay, from where he is. Okay, yeah, he saw ICU doing the fire, so he's gonna attack you. 13 plus 4. 17. Does that hit you?
Yeah, my armor class is only a 14.
Alright, he hits you. 2 plus 2, 4. 4 damage.
That brings me down to 20.
Okay. And then it is the hobgoblin's turn, who's got the black magnet. He spends a couple feet of movement to get back on the road, and then runs. I'll say he can get 25 feet, so he's just out of reach of Harbeck. But he didn't use his dash. He's gonna go into a defensive state. Okay, and next is Darius. He's gonna attack the one without a shield. It's a 10 plus 3, 13. Oh, I think I forgot that he has multi-attack last time. So
Yeah, you did.
he gets 2. So 13 misses. 8 plus 3, that misses 2. So both attacks miss. Harvick, it's your turn.
Okay, I can attack the other goblin or whatever.
Yeah, just move 5 feet forward. You can attack the hobgoblin, and you won't be able to be hit from the archer still.
Okay, so then I'll attack him. Now
Okay.
for hit, I'm still a little.
He's doing defensive, so you have to do disadvantage.
Okay, how do I do that?
Just roll twice and take the lower number to hit.
Okay, lowest number was an 11. I'm using the
Talon blade, so it's plus 7.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Talon blade plus 7. You're right.
Yeah. 18. That is the same as his armor class. So
it's a hit.
It's a hit, yeah.
Plus 5, so 6 plus 5 is 11.
11 damage?
Oh.
Okay.
Off with his head.
Yeah, he's dead because he was already down to 6 from Icy's attack. So you're able to lop off his head. Good job.
The 2 that were in the road are now dead.
That's right.
Okay, that's hobgoblin number 2.
Okay. Okay, now we're back at the top of the order. Alright, Rokus, your turn.
Okay, I'm going to stay in cover from the other archer. I'm going to shoot across the road at the goblin in the tree to the north.
Okay, he's quite far. What's the range on your longbow?
Oh, it's freaking forever.
I have it as 150, 600.
Yeah, 150 feet.
So that's about 30 and 60. So 90. Yeah, he's about around 90 feet. So yeah, you're fine.
Yeah. Okay, I got 11 plus 7, 18 to hit.
He's in half cover, so it was slightly more difficult, but you did hit him.
All right. And I rolled 5, so plus 3 at 8 damage.
All right, he's dead. He falls out of the tree.
Yes.
Nice. Getting to use your ranger skills. And it is now the southern goblin archer's turn.
If he rolls a 1, does he hit his own guys?
No, cause oh, yeah, I forgot. He's aiming at Darius, not Rokus. Well, yeah, they're not quite in the way, and he's at a higher position, so I think he's okay. But that's good to ask the positioning. So 11 plus 4 is 15. That does not hit Darius. So he misses. Hobgoblin two-handed's turn. He's gonna swing at Darius. Alright, so he rolled a 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, he hits Darius. Okay, and he gets a special... He gets to use his special ability, which is Martial Advantage. Once per turn, the Hobgoblin can deal an extra 2d6 damage to a creature it hits with a weapon attack if that creature is within 5 feet of an ally of the Hobgoblin that isn't incapacitated. So, because he's right next to his buddy, he gets extra 2d6. So he's gonna do... And he's using his sword two-handed, so he does a d10 of his normal damage.
Shit.
9 plus 1, 10, plus 4, 14, plus 3, 17.
Oh, and Darius? Oh my goodness.
Oh,
That only
Darius has 1 hit point. Nice job, Hobgoblin. Alright, it's ICU's turn. Nobody's in range for you.
But I have I think I'm gonna do a spell. I'm gonna do a healing spell. It's good for up to 60 feet. Healing word is good for up to 60 feet.
Okay. On who?
On Darius.
Okay. Now, does it say you need to be able to see him because he's on the other side of the tree?
Oh.
It might not because it's healing word. I'm not sure if you need to see
It's just a word, so.
Well, let's check on because I want to make sure.
Okay,
I will also look. Oh, yeah. A creature of your choice that you can see within range. So you can't help Darius with that spell from where you are now. Harbeck did get hurt. You see him. You could help him.
Then I'll do Darius because I can't attack anybody, so I might as well do healing word on Harbeck.
Yeah. Are you gonna stay in the tree?
Because I'm too far from the northern.
There's no enemies in the north anymore. They're all in the south.
Oh yeah, that's right. I can't. I'm in no way range to hit anybody, so I might as well do something. So I guess I'll do healing word with because that's just a cantrip, so it doesn't even use up a spot.
No, that's a first level spell. That does take up a slot.
Because I've only got 1 slot left because we didn't have our long rest.
Yeah, that's true.
Did we have a short rest?
It doesn't. I don't know if I'll have to look that up, but I don't think it works that way. Like the short rest is a separate thing. It's like I know it seems like you should do that, but it's like to do a short rest you have to roll your hit dice, so you'd have to like request to do that.
Okay, we'll have to remember that for next time.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll look it up later to see what the consensus on that is.
I also have Thunderwave. Where
she doesn't get. Does she get her? I think she gets her. She gets her wild shape back on short rest, but she doesn't get spell slots on short rest anyway.
Okay.
Spell slots are only long rest, so that wouldn't matter anyway. Sorry, I see we interrupted you. So the other part of your thing I wanted to know is like, are you planning to stay in the tree or are you gonna try to get down?
I think from the tree I feel safer up there.
Okay, that's fine. Makes sense. Okay, so healing word.
Or should I use Thunderwave where I can push them back 60 feet, or would I push Rokus and Darius back as well?
Thunderwave. That one. The range is only 15 feet from you, and it's a cube, so that would only hit Harvick.
Okay, then I'll just do healing wave or healing word on Harvick. Then.
Yeah, so healing word
on Darius.
No, it can't be Darius.
Oh, Okay.
Has to see him.
Didn't know Harbeck got hurt.
Yeah, just slightly.
Yeah.
So yours is 1d4 plus what? Oh no. Okay. Do you have I don't know if you marked them off, but you had 4 first level spell slots and 2 second level.
Yeah.
Are you gonna use a
I've
first
used up
level?
one. Yeah, I've used one.
Okay, so
So I'll
which
just
level do you want to use for your healing word?
level 1.
Okay, so that's 1d4 plus 3. So go ahead and roll that.
I got a 2 plus,
Plus
what did
3,
you
right?
say? 5.
Yeah. Okay, Harvick, you get 5 hit points back. Okay, so is that the end of your turn, I see?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Alright, it's the next.
And because there's
Yeah.
nobody up to the north, I'm gonna. Yeah. So I'm sort of. I'll just stay where I am.
Okay,
I still have a view of Rokus and all of them.
yeah, let's say the healing word is a bonus action, so with your action you could do a defensive action in case anyone tries to shoot at you or something.
Then. Okay, I could do.
Yeah, you still have your action if you want to do something else, but I don't see anything else you can do really.
No, I'd have to do a spell, and the only one that would be any good would be the invisibility one, and that would use up my second. That's at level 2, and it would use up. I only have 2
Yeah.
slots, and I've already used one.
Yeah.
So I'll just
Defense?
go defensive.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Alright, so next is Hobgoblin.
Number 3.
Yeah. Alright, he only rolled a 9 to hit on Darius, so he misses. Otherwise, he would have got another good hit. Okay, next is Darius's turn. Gets his multi-attack. He's gonna attack the guy with doing two-handed. 11 plus 3, 14. That's a miss. 18, that's a hit. Okay. Longsword, 1d8 plus 2, 3, 5. 5, yes. That kills him.
That killed who?
Killed
The
Hobgoblin.
two-handed guy.
With two-handed.
With the sword?
Yeah, two-handed
Yeah.
sword. Alright, it's Harbeck's turn.
Okay, so there's still a hobgoblin fighting with Darius, correct?
Yeah, and there's a goblin in a tree still.
Right. Okay. How far away am I from Darius?
Let's see. So, the road, I guess that'll be about 15 feet across, and then rough terrain for 15 feet. So you wouldn't be able to get there on this turn.
Okay. Can I see the goblin he's fighting with?
Not really. He's pretty much on the other side of the tree from you. But you can see the one that he just killed fall backwards. So you can see there's fighting going on over there.
So I guess I'll run toward the tree then.
Okay, so you use 15
Keep
feet.
myself on the back side of the tree so the archer can't go for me.
Okay, you want to hang out on the back side of the tree.
Well, can I go? I can't get far enough to reach the other goblin, correct?
No.
Can't go, and I can't reach Darius either, right?
Yeah, I'll put you there on the north side of the tree. So on your next turn, you should be able to get to the hobgoblin. Okay, it's back to Rokus's turn. You can't see any of the enemies from that side.
No, but I can peek around the tree and shoot at the goblin south of me.
Yeah. Because of how big the tree is, to get around, you're gonna have to do another acrobatics check to get in and out of position. You're gonna hide back after you shoot?
No, I'm just gonna get out and shoot.
Okay. So you're gonna stay there. You'll be out of cover then at the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, so going to the around the west or east?
To the east.
Okay, so you're on the east side of the tree, and you're not in cover anymore.
Okay.
Okay, so no acrobatics check needed.
Okay.
So go
I
ahead
rolled
and
a 9 plus 7, so that's a 16.
16 to hit the goblin. That should be a hit. Let me see. Where is he? There he is. Yeah, that hits.
Oh, nice. Yeah, D8. 6 plus 3, 9.
All right, he falls out of the tree, dead.
All right.
He's dead?
Yeah.
Oh, good one. Way to go, Rokus.
Okay, it's ICU's turn.
Okay, I think I'll get out of the tree and I'll run up beside Harvick.
Okay. So getting down the tree is a bit difficult, so let's do a acrobatics check to see how well you do it.
I did it. 10 plus 2 is 12.
12. Alright, that's
I'll
fine.
land it on my ass.
No,
Can
no,
she get
12
close?
is fine. You
That's
land fine. You don't do any cool poses or anything. You land normally, and so
Can she
you
get close enough to try to heal Darius?
if she runs towards the trap, she can probably, yeah, she'd be able to see him like standing right next to the trap. You want to do that?
But I'll be in the middle of the road. I'll be.
Yeah, you'll be there. Yeah, it's up to you.
But I don't think the goblin can get to me from there, and the hobgoblin, he'd have to come towards me.
Goblin's dead.
No, we have one goblin left.
No, we don't.
There's a south goblin.
I killed
He's
him.
knocked out of.
Yeah, he
Okay.
killed that one. There's only this one.
Only the hobgoblin.
Yeah, he's the only one left.
Okay. I'll run over. I'll run as far as I can towards Darius, to do the healing word.
Okay, cool. So roll your 1d4.
I got a 3.
3 plus what?
3 plus 3 is 6.
6. So he's at 7 now. Cool. Alright. It's the hobgoblin's turn. Alright. He's gonna go ahead and attack Darius again. And that's a miss. 8.
Yes, he was distracted by all of us things.
It's Darius's turn. 12 plus 3, 15. That misses. And 11 plus 3, 14. That misses. Okay, it's Harvick's turn.
Okay, Harvick's going to go around the tree and put himself in front of Darius. So
You can only really get side by side with him.
He has that blocking motion though.
Yeah, he can do that from side by side.
yeah. Okay, so I can't get in front of him and do it.
You can still
No.
shield him.
Yeah, you can still shield him where you are, but you can't get in front of him or between him and the enemy.
I can't. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll go next to. I'll get to the side of him then.
Yeah, you can still do an attack. Even though
Okay.
because it's rough terrain, you basically used all your movement just to get there.
Okay. So then I'll do my attack. So first I have to do a hit.
Yeah,
Right.
roll d20 plus 7.
Okay, so I rolled a 16 plus
Whoa.
7. 1.
Yeah, you hit. Roll your damage. 1d8 plus 5.
Is 8 plus. I'm rolling 8 now.
Yeah, 8 plus 5.
Okay, so that's a 2, so that's 10.
What? You rolled a 2?
Yeah.
So plus 5.
Sorry.
So 7.
7. Sorry. I had 8 on my brain.
Alright. 7 on this guy. Okay. Huh. Hey, so he hasn't been hit yet. So it's the first hit on him. Alright. Cool. It's back to Rokus's turn. You
Okay.
pretty much right overhead of this guy, so you can see him pretty easily.
I'm gonna shoot straight down on him.
Yeah.
All right, 18 plus 7. I think that's a hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
25.
And I rolled a 8 damage plus 3. That's an 11.
Yeah, he had 5 hit points left, so the arrow goes through the top of his skull and down it through his head, and he's very dead. All right, and that's all the enemies. You have completed the combat.
I don't think I shot an arrow that didn't kill anybody.
Yeah, you're mopping them up.
You were doing better today than you usually do.
You got that. Jeez.
All right, cool. So you have 4 dead hobgoblins and 3 dead goblins.
And where did they come from? Did they come out of the castle, or were they just...
You're not sure at this point where they came from, but they came from that direction.
Okay, because I have tracking skills.
Yeah, you'd have to do that separately, but you also haven't finished your long rest.
No.
Okay. Let's you want to check loot these guys, or you want to
Yeah, you go
do
for
our long rest?
I've already had a bit of a... You know what? I need my rest because I've been I was hit. I'm at a 20, and I think Darius is at 7 only.
Richie doesn't. Rokus does not need to sleep, correct?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he
Why can't he rifle the bodies for the rest of us go to sleep?
Yeah.
Oh no, the looting is not. It's not gonna take a long time. I just wanted to tell you you probably want to finish your long rest before you start tracking. That's all.
Okay, then let's loot and rest.
Okay, so you loot the bodies, and do you want to move them anywhere?
Yeah, let's move everything off of the path, and we'll leave the trap.
How about the dead hobgoblin pile?
That's going to take so much time. Are we still going to be able to long rest if we take that much time to do all that?
It would just delay the long rest.
We want to get up early enough that I would say leave the bodies there, because we want to get up as early as possible so that the castle's it's still dark when we get to the castle. Because if we come in by the time it be light, they're going to think that goblin patrol should be coming back.
Well, the other thing is, if we arrive at night, we'll also have a better chance of encountering the owlbear.
How about Icy? What do you think?
I'd say let's loot the bodies. There's only 2 other hobgoblins on the road. The rest of them are in the bushes anyways. There's the one right near the castle entrance, and then there's the one right near where me and Harvick were on the other side of the road.
Yeah.
So we can just drag those 2 to the side and then take our rest.
Sounds good.
All right, cool. So that's what you do. It takes you about 10 minutes to loot and move the bodies slightly. And
you don't do a perception check to see if there's anything interesting about these guys.
Oh, you can.
I rolled a 13. I don't know what my perception is then.
Well, check it out.
Perception is plus 5.
So your total?
18.
Okay, so looking at the goblins and the hobgoblins, you don't see anything particularly interesting. Just like it's pretty obvious that the hobgoblins are wearing better quality armor. Um, and they don't really have any identifying marks or anything on the armor. Um, and yeah, there's no like rank mark or anything like um symbols. Looking at the goblin's teeth, you notice that they're all filed to be sharper, which is the same as the other goblins you met in your first part of the adventure. So, um, I think Droop had told you that the Cragmaw tribe, that they got their name because of their craggy teeth, where they sharpen to be pointy.
Yeah.
So you just recognize that they're a part of that group.
So it's early morning, the day of the 18th. Or we're still in the middle of the night
I
on
guess
the
it's
18th,
still the
like
middle
after
of the
midnight.
night because the first watch went by from 8 to
Went to bed at
10:30
7.
about. Oh,
Went to
7? Did
bed
I
at
say
7.
7?
Yes.
I thought it was 8.
No, you
Said
said
7.
Oh, okay. So then the first watch was like 2.5 hours,
so that would put
and then
9:30, and then the
about
battle.
30 minutes into the next watch, the battle happened.
So that would be
So that's 3
10
hours
o'clock.
in. That's 10 o'clock.
okay.
I'm back.
Okay. And the battle took how long?
It was only about like, we only went through like 3 or 4 rounds, so that's less than a minute. One round is 6 seconds.
Even when you're running 30 feet.
I
You
think,
can
yeah.
run. You can
I
run
mean, you
30
guys,
feet in 6
you're,
seconds.
But
you're all
run 30
like
feet and have a fight. That's.
Okay, so what?
oh, you're like
What time is?
superhumans, right? So,
So approximately what time is it, Ian? 11 o'clock at
10.
night.
It's 10.
10 o'clock. And we're gonna at 10. We're gonna do the looting and move the bodies and take our rest.
Yeah. So, the long rest would be 5 more hours after that. So,
So that we 10.
We're
That
gonna
would be.
Are we going to take a short rest before we take our long rest?
so okay. About the short rest thing, like,
I mean, we just went through a battle. We ought to be able to have a short rest before we go to sleep.
No, but it's only 10 o'clock at night, Rich.
Yeah.
So
isn't
we have to
there?
loot the bodies and move the bodies. So 10:30 we'll go to sleep. A long rest is 5 hours. That
I
would
think
make it 3:30 in the morning, which would be a good time to go to the castle. Do you agree?
Sure.
was it
Does
3:30?
that make sense? Does that make sense, Ian?
But I think like basically just um normally you would just do your long rest. I mean,
Yeah, let's just do a long rest, and it'll be 3:30 in the morning when we get.
I think was it so it's 10. You need 5 more hours, so it wouldn't be 30. It would be what? Uh,
But we have to loot the bodies and move
no,
the
that
bodies.
only just took 10 minutes or something. So it's okay.
So it's 10 o'clock now.
Yeah, we'll
10
say it's
p.m.
10 right now.
Okay, and 5 hours would make it 3 in the morning when we wake up after a long rest.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, yeah. Yeah, like 3:10, I'll say,
Okay,
because of the 10 minutes. So, yeah. So let's.
that's day 18 at 3 3:10 a.m.
Yeah. Where's my notebook? Yeah, so when before the combat, the goblins got like a 13, a 26, and a 23 on their stealth checks.
Okay.
That's why they were able to come sneak up on you. The hobgoblins got like 2, 5, 6, and 5. Not very good. So they had chainmail armor, so they had to go with disadvantage, just like Arbet.
Okay.
So
Okay, so I'll do Darius's roll for his part of the watch. 16 plus 2. So he goes through and doesn't see anything. And yeah, you guys wake up after a long rest about 3 in the night. 3 in the morning.
So do we get all our spell slots back now?
Yep. Alright, so you're in the forest. You have dealt with the bodies and stuff. You wake up. Do you want to clean up your trap and everything?
Yeah, I want to collect arrows too.
Okay, roll a d20.
6.
Okay.
Rolled a 6. Is there anything else I would get?
No. It's just a random number. So 6 isn't very good. So we'll say like half of them are broken. How many did you shoot? Like 4 or 5?
At least 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 I shot.
Okay, 3 of them are broken.
How about the arrows from the goblins?
You can pick up arrows from them, yeah.
Okay.
The quality is about the same, so you don't need to mark anything special.
Okay.
You get like some of their stuff is broken too. I'll say you get 10 arrows from them.
Okay, well, I have 60 now, so
Okay.
I think that's about all I can carry.
Sure. So let's just say you have 60.
Okay.
You top off.
Yeah.
What can fit in your quiver? Okay, cool.
Okay, I got my trap back.
Alright, so you're there in the woods
And my tripwire.
ready to go. You got all your stuff back.
Okay, and I want to lead and be cautious going along.
Okay.
And I think we want to head to the south because there was 4 goblins to the north corner.
Okay, so wait a moment. I prepared a image for you guys. Okay, can you see that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, so this is what ICU has scouted out for you.
Yeah.
And the stuff that's in dark is stuff I didn't scout out?
Right.
Yeah.
And special for Harvey. I don't know if it works out, but I used colorblind friendly colors for the enemies.
I think I see what they all are.
So yellows are hobgoblins that she mentioned. The blues are goblins. There's a light blue, which is the owlbear. And then purple, orange. Purple is the dark elf. Orange and dark orange are the bugbear and his wolf. And a black circle is the dwarf, Gundren Rockseeker.
Which color is Rockseeker?
Black. black
Okay.
circle in the room next to the table.
So, guys, when we get to the castle, let's see if we can just sneak in through the rubble and go straight to the tower to the northeast and see if we can get Rock Seeker out of there. What do you think?
I think that's a good idea because then we can hopefully avoid those Udwins, but we have to be able to get there without being seen. So I don't know.
We'll circle around through the woods to the north of the castle and come in from the north.
Yeah, the you're able to like see the castle for like, you know, maybe it's like 200 feet of cleared land.
Yeah.
And then the forest. So as long as you're like maybe 100 feet deep into the forest, there's like you're pretty sure they wouldn't be able to see you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then,
And we can be more like to come from the northeast so that we're coming in.
We'll head north and then go east. Around,
Okay, let's do the checks. So first, let's do the survival check for Rokus. Do survival, and then I think yours is normally +5, but it would be +7 because you're in the forest.
Okay, so I rolled a 15 plus 7, 22.
Okay, so you're no problem. You easily find another path that leads around that way, and you can see it's gonna lead. You can see the castle in the distance, and that it leads to the hidden entrance there. So you sneak around. Oh, sorry, not sneak, but that you find the path. So let's do the sneaking part now. So we'll do it as a group check. So at least two of the 4 of you need to pass.
Now, do I get any pluses for being in the woods?
For stealth, I'm not sure if check about stealth. I can't remember.
My stealth is +5, and I've rolled a 6 to
Well,
be an
check
11.
you gotta read the
I'm looking. I make an intelligence or a wisdom check related to the forest terrain. My bonus is doubled.
Oh, okay. It's actually not as good as I thought it was. That's all?
Why? That sounds better than what you gave me.
What do you mean? It means that you don't get anything on stealth.
Okay.
I was gonna give you a bonus on stealth, but you don't get one according to that.
Just survival, but the survival you gave me was less than double.
Double proficiency is 2 more. Your proficiency is already in the bonus of 5.
Okay, I don't know what you're saying, but
well,
whatever.
I explained it last time too. Your dexterity is 3. Your proficiency is 2. That adds up to 5. That's your survival is +5. Double proficiency is 4. So 4 plus 3 is 7.
Says I have an advantage on this check, so I get to roll twice, don't I?
Does it say that?
It says you have advantage on wisdom, which is survival checks. Okay, that's to track dragons. Never mind. As well as on intelligence checks to recall information about.
That's a whole nother skill. That's not. You're on a different section now.
You're right.
I'm talking about natural explorer, not primeval awareness or whatever the other one is.
When you make an intelligence or wisdom check related to the forest terrain,
that's your favorite enemy, actually.
No. It says natural explorer.
Yeah. Sorry, I meant the other one. Yeah.
Intelligence or wisdom check related to forest terrain, your proficiency bonus is doubled.
So that's 7 instead of 5.
Yeah.
Which is what I gave you.
Whatever.
I mean, I want you to understand it, dude. Not
Why
understand
don't
it?
I don't understand how doubling 5 is 7.
Because read it again. Does it say double your? Does it say double your survival check? It says to double your proficiency, right?
Okay, you're right.
Your
Proficiency
proficiency
bonus
is
is double.
+2,
Okay, gotcha.
so
Now I
it's
understand.
4. 4 added to your dex.
Playing to an elf. Come on.
All right. So we got it now.
Yes, sir.
Now we need to do stealth, and now we have determined that you don't get anything bonus for stealth. So just your +5 stealth.
Okay,
And
and that gives me
so roll yours first.
11.
11 total.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay. I see you. What's your stealth check?
15, and I'm going to suggest that I do pass without a trace when we enter the castle. Because it's 3 in the morning, everybody's sleeping, so if we sneak in and we can't be seen very well.
Okay, you can do a separate stealth check to enter the castle if you want to do that later.
Okay.
So what's this one?
13 plus 2 is 15.
Okay, so this is only for going through the forest.
Okay.
All right, Darius is gonna do his with disadvantage because he's wearing chainmail armor, which is a 15, which is pretty good. +1, 16. He's doing better than you guys with his chainmail. Harbeck, how about you? Roll for stealth, and you're at disadvantage also.
10 minus 1, 9.
Okay. So, cool. So you're able to get through the forest. You don't encounter anything, and you get towards the 200 feet of clear land to the north of the castle. And then ICU said she wanted to do her spell at this point
Yes.
to get across the open space. Okay, so is everybody cool with that?
Oh yeah.
All right. So in order to this pass without a trace spell, it just camouflages you. So you still need to
But you know
keep
what?
a
I don't
low
see her
profile
in the
and
dark,
stuff.
so I need to be holding on to Rokus's belt.
Yeah. Okay. You're holding on to them as you go through.
Okay.
Probably to get across this open space confidently, you'll have to basically crawl. Otherwise, you'll have nothing to camouflage against.
Okay, so we're
So
passing without a trace and we're crawling through the grass.
yeah,
Through the mist.
yeah, it'll appear as a misty camouflage in the night. So you're gonna be pretty hard to see, but let's see how well you do. So we'll do it. You use your spell slot there for that
Yes, I did.
spell, and then let's do. All right, let's do a separate another stealth check for this, since the spell's active.
And I don't get any
Well,
bonus because we're
Darius
not
got a
in.
1, so he's not gonna help you pass.
He rolled a 1?
Yeah, well, it's a 2, I guess then.
Yeah.
It's a 2, technically. Alright, so as long as, oh no, sorry, but that's, +10 still, so it's a 12. 12, sorry. Remember, the pass without trace gives you a 10 on top of your stuff.
Okay.
So how about Rokus?
16 total.
So you got a 6 plus 10?
Yeah.
Okay, Icy.
13 plus 10, 23.
Nice. And then Harbeck with disadvantage, but still plus 10.
I rolled a 7.
That's your lower one?
I do it twice?
Yeah, disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, shit. I got a 1 then.
Alright,
So,
so
11.
yeah, like 11, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the higher
Noisy.
numbers are 23 and 16. Let's see if anything notices
How
you.
about Darius?
Darius was
Noise.
a 12.
Okay.
Noisy frickin' dwarf.
Let me see the situation. Okay, so you, as you approach the castle, you hear Harbeck and Darius clanking around, and you guide them through. You kind of take a roundabout route and guide them away from rocks and things that would make noise. So Rokus and ICU are able to help them to get around relatively quietly, and you get to the canvas doorway without anybody attacking you. As you come into that room, we're using your same stealth check here as you're entering. So, Rokus and ICU are entering first. That is this one. Okay, let me check. Okay, so this is the room with all the old rotting provisions from like 100 years ago or something. And then you don't see any enemies in here.
Okay, if we hang to our left, we'll be headed towards the tower we want to go to.
Yeah, to your left on the map, it's to the east.
Yeah.
Do you want to go into that door?
You guys want to go in and see if we can sneak in and attack these guys? Maybe
What
they'll
about sending the mouse in first for a scout?
Sure.
Well, we already know it's in there from the map that we drew earlier.
Something else could have happened during the night.
Yeah, it's been 8 hours, or more than 8
Okay.
hours since you've been, so even though I marked enemies on the map there, it doesn't mean they're still there.
Okay.
Maybe the mouse would be strong enough to mess things up in there, or let's see if there's something the mouse could do to make trouble in there that'll help us.
Alright, so I see, are you cool with turning into a mouse?
Yeah. Okay, and I'll just slide under the door.
Don't go far from the door, because remember they got that wolf that can smell mice.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, good.
so we got ICU as a mouse going under the door into the hallway section. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so you slide under the door and you don't see anything going on in that hallway. It's
Yeah,
the
so
same as it was before.
Yeah.
Alright, and then what?
And then I go forward under the other door
Okay.
where the rock seeker and the bugbear and the wolf and I forget what the fourth guy was.
Before it was a dark elf you saw and a bugbear and a wolf. Yeah. Okay, so you slide under that door and you see in the north part of the room there's a little cot, a place to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually a bed. And the bugbear is sleeping there. And down at the foot of the bed is the wolf curled up. Let's have you have okay, I'll do see if this wolf smells you or anything. Which is gonna be difficult. We're using your stealth check from before, which is quite high. You're 23. and he's sleeping. So he won't. Normally he has the advantage on smelling and hearing, but since he's asleep, he won't have advantage. All
And
right.
where's the?
You don't
is
see
the-
any
is-
reaction from the wolf as you come in.
Is the dark elf sleeping with him?
No, you don't see the dark elf in the room. You see the dwarf seems to be asleep and still like tied up next to the table.
Okay, as a mouse, I'm gonna go chew on the rope.
Okay, cool. Let me see. I think in the player's handbook, did we have a rat
Yeah.
thing? Can you look that up?
Where would I look up? Oh,
I
under.
think it's in the back of the book. I'll try to look it up too. Player's handbook. In the back, appendices, creature statistics. R section. Got a rat. Here you go. Rat has a -4 strength, +0 dex, -1 con. Those are the physical ones, so those are what we use for the physical characteristics. It has advantage on wisdom for smelling things. Has dark vision. It has a bite attack, +0 to hit. 1 damage.
I haven't found it in the book.
Alright, let's see. Let's have you do a strength check on chewing this thing. So just roll a d20 -4.
A 9 minus 4 is 5.
5. Okay. So you find that the rope is quite thick and it's not easy to chew through. You get through like one little like section of the rope,
Okay.
but you're not able to chew through it. It takes you about 15 minutes to just do that.
And the black elf, she's not in the room.
Yeah, you don't see the dark elf anywhere in that room. You can look at the map to see if there's any other things you want to investigate.
What was that? That purple dot. What was that?
That was the dark elf,
Okay.
but she's not there now.
Okay, so it's just the bugbear, the wolf, and Gundren in the room.
Yep, that's all you see for people.
Okay, I'm gonna go out, and then I'm gonna go check on the other room where the two
To the south?
yeah.
The hobgoblins?
The goblins.
Yeah, they were hobgoblins.
Okay, hobgoblins. They're bigger.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if there's just two and they were sleeping, like there was last time.
Yeah, last time you were there, they were attentively looking out the window, actually. So this time when you go down, you find that they are sleeping on those cots there.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go back and report this to the
others?
Yeah, to the others.
Alright, so you go back through the same hallway?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and then you'll have to transform back to a human.
Okay.
Alright, so you do that, and we can just say that you described what we just said. We don't have to redo it. So, now you guys are aware of the situation.
Okay.
So, Rokus and Harbeck, did you get all that?
I think so.
Okay. Cool.
How many? I see 4 cots. We only saw 2 hobgoblins the last time in that room.
Yeah, there were only 2 sleeping there.
There's still only 2 sleeping there.
Yeah.
So do you want to just go in and try and, if we do a sneak attack, if we just go in and get Gundren, like just, slice through his ropes and haul him out there. Maybe we can get in and out without having to fight. What do you think?
I think the chances of getting in there without waking up the wolf and the bugbear or whatever it is are pretty much close to zero.
Well, with you, but maybe you.
Yeah, maybe
and,
not with Harvick. Darius says, "Yeah, we're still kind of noisy. Maybe
Okay.
if Rokus or ICU went in alone, they might be able to do it."
How about this? How about this? I will go to the door where the goblins are there, or the hobgoblins.
Yeah.
I'll be on the other side of it, so that if they open it, I'm right there to whack them.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's actually like a curtain thing.
Yeah. So
You could be there to surprise them.
There's actually the indent there, so that's a good place to be.
yeah, in the indentation, so that if they come out, they won't see you directly, and as they come by, you'll hear them. So
Right.
you and Darius could be in the indentation,
Darius nods.
and then me and Rokus will go in, and we both have daggers and stuff. And knives. We can cut through the rope.
All right, cool. So to get to that door, we'll continue using the previous stealth check. So Rokus and ICU are able to guide you guys to be quiet into that hallway, and you get into position to protect from the other room. Now, if we want to have ICU and Rokus enter the room, we'll do a new stealth check, and you still have your spell going. I think it was an hour or something.
Now, one other thing, Darius.
Yeah.
There is also might have, if there's a big ruckus, there might be wake up the other ones that are over on the west side of the castle.
Yeah.
If we start hearing a whole lot of noise, you run over to that other door to block it.
All right. I'll keep an eye on the west door.
Yeah. And we'll shut the door behind us when we're in that alcove before, so that
Also
muffle some of the noise.
Okay.
Keep in mind that the dark elf's probably in that other room that's dark in there.
Yes.
Oh, and another piece of information: the hallway is very dark. There's no light source in here, but since ICU already went into that other room,
she knows
that there's a little bit of light coming in the arrow slits, also. So she'll be able to see a bit. Not great, but it's not.
Plus, she knows the layout. She knows the layout of the room.
This hallway is pitch black though.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys want to enter together?
Yeah.
All right, let's roll another stealth check. I think Pass Without a Trace is like an hour long.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I got stealth is +5, I think. Yep. And you said +10?
Yeah, the Pass Without a Trace is...
I rolled a 7, so that'd make me 22.
Okay, 22. I see.
I rolled a 20.
All right.
Oh, nice. +10, 30.
Plus, you don't have any stealth?
+2.
A natural, yes,
it's
20.
So I have 32?
A natural 20. I have natural 20, +10, +2.
Nice. So it's very quiet.
She's a frickin' ninja.
Quiet as a mouse, you might say.
Yepers. I'm going to sneak up on you.
Right, and what was your number, Ruckus?
20
something?
22.
Okay. So yeah, you enter the room very quietly. The wolf does not stir, and neither does the bugbear. It's all was quiet about the house. Nothing was stirring, not even a mouse. Okay, so what do you want to do?
Well, I want to go to Gundren and
Put your hand over his mouth so he doesn't make any noise and cut the ropes.
yeah.
Rokus, are you gonna help with that, or are you gonna keep an eye on something or do something?
Uh, yeah, I'll just help with that.
Alright, so you're also going over to the door. Alright, cool. So go over, let's have, so yeah, I think you already were like chewing through the rope as a mouse, so you don't have any trouble using your dagger to cut. And you managed to get through the rope quietly. And, let's see, I'll
I whisper
do a
in,
constitution check on him to see if he wakes up or not. Alright, he's actually like he's not doing well. He's beat up pretty bad. He might just be unconscious. He's not even waking up.
okay.
You want to go over and murder this guy in his bed?
The bugbear?
Or the wolf? I think the bugbear's probably... We might want to kill the wolf first. I'm not sure. What do you think? We can get a surprise on him anyway.
But how about if we take some rations out so that if the wolf comes, we can just throw him some food?
You could try to have that ready, but not likely to distract the wolf and if you're attacking him in the night.
But both of us are good with animals.
But still, we're attacking him. We can try it. It won't hurt to try, but...
Okay. So we've got, or do we just want to drag Gundren out of here?
I could try putting him up over my shoulder, see if I can do it.
Okay.
There's two of you, so you can help each other.
Yeah.
Who has the stronger strength?
I think
I think you do.
I don't know.
I only have a +2 for strength.
IC has a -1 for strength.
I have +1 for strength.
So
Plus,
you take
your
this
+2 is a dexterity, IC.
Okay.
Do you see that? Your strength is a 9, so it's a -1.
I'm 12 strength +1.
Okay.
Do you have athletics?
I do.
You do have. I'll let you use athletics. So because you're being assisted, you get advantage. And you can use your athletics. So roll a d20 twice, take the higher roll, and then add 3.
Okay, 13.
+3?
No, 10 +3.
That's your better roll?
Yep.
Alright, 13.
My strength's +1, 12 +1. I don't know if that has anything.
No, this athletics is better. That's using your +1 strength and your +2 proficiency to be 3.
Okay.
Okay, so 13.
Yeah.
You're able to do it. You're able to pick them up. Since we've already established your stealth was very good, you're also able to do it quietly. Trying to think if there would be. I don't think there's any other environmental things that would cause you trouble, so I think you can get out of the door without causing any trouble here with Gundren.
Okay.
So you're into the hallway. Darius and Harbeck. Well, Darius can't really see anything, but he hears. I don't know if he even hears you, because you guys are so stealthy.
We touch him on the way out.
Yeah, he's You startled him a little bit. Harbeck can see you though. Harbeck sees you guys got Gundren.
Harbeck's a lot stronger, so he'll pick him up.
Sure, yeah. So he takes over for Icy. And you guys got got him now.
Okay, so I'm gonna
You wanna?
let's quietly get out of here
Yeah,
as
Darius says
quietly as we
let's
can.
take him to the forest.
Okay, let's go.
All right, so you
Shh.
exit this room. Still nothing, no enemies. You get to the canvas door and peek out. You don't see anything. How do you want to proceed across the ground, the open area?
Let's stay to the edge of the castle, headed
You have a
east.
spell that'll put a fog around us?
We
She is
have it.
still on
We
you.
still have it.
Okay.
Let's stay to the edge of the castle going east and then go northeast into the woods.
Okay, so you're kind of
That
avoiding that one window.
yeah, we're avoiding
Okay,
the
so
slits.
yeah, we'll keep using your previous stealth roll, and you're actually able to get over there. No one attacks you. Gundren is still
Okay.
unconscious.
I have a healing. Can I
Um, you can. One way to get someone stabilized is, I mean, I guess he's already stabilized, but if you want to wake him up, um, what do you exactly do you want to do? He's like at 1 HP basically. He's stable.
Yeah, I just want a healing.
Okay. Yeah, you want to use your healing spell or what?
Because
Sure.
I've got healing word. I've got 4 slots for my healing word there, Rich.
Okay, well heal him up then.
Okay,
Get him.
healing word.
Okay, healing word, first level.
Yeah, first levels. There's
Okay,
4
so use
slots
the
there.
1d4 plus what?
1d4 plus 3.
Okay, so go ahead and roll.
4 plus 4 is 8.
8. Okay, he's at 9 hit points.
No, I'm sorry. It's 1d4 plus 3, so it's 7.
7. Okay, 8 hit points.
I can do lay on hands.
He's a commoner, so I think he's like max HP.
Okay.
I don't even know if
Oh,
a commoner has he probably only has
it,
like 4 hit points or something.
Oh, they're pretty fragile.
yeah, we're superheroes.
Yeah, like a normal person just dies in a hit.
So what do
Like,
you guys think about should we just head out of here with this guy?
I think
Or
so.
or should we mop up this castle? Because there's probably cool stuff here. We could set up an ambush when they come um, out of that canvas door at 90 feet. I can throw a hail of thorns on them. See how many feet that is actually. And we
Well,
can.
I think we should go somewhere. I think we should get into the forest and have a little camp, have a little talk. We can talk to Gundren, see what he knows, because there's no sense going back into the castle if there's nothing there.
just to
Well, there's
interject for a second, a commoner, they are 10 everything, so plus 0 for every ability. 4 hit points, armor class 10,
he isn't gonna fight.
and
No.
no, I'm just
But
letting
he
you
could
guys
give us
know,
information.
like, cause Rokus needed to know this when we were early in the campaign, so Harbeck probably needs to know this also. Just
Yeah, I
like
was trying.
a normal person is like
Useless.
totally useless in combat. Like he's 4 hit points. Like most enemies, like even if they roll a 1, will get 4 hit points of damage. You know.
But
So
he could tell us about the map
now I'm
and
just
the other
telling
stuff.
Harbeck for
Yeah.
because Richie was trying to get the whole town to like go fight some people.
Yeah.
So I just want Harbeck to know that.
Okay.
All right. So sorry, I was just interrupting with that. So go on with your plan.
I think we need to go into the forest a bit and someplace safe. have something to eat, and we can talk with Gundren in regards to where the loot is and where the map is.
Oh, that's right. We
Wasn't
need
there
to
a
deal
map
with that.
too? So let's go do that. Let's go and go. We've been fighting all evening. We had a bit of a sleep. We were up early. We got him out.
We're
Let's
fresh.
go ahead.
You're fresh now.
We're
Yeah.
refreshed.
We're fresh now. Let's use our advantage and just have it. He said, isn't it like 200 feet to the castle from the woods?
Yeah.
We can keep an eye on the door and have an awesome attack on anybody coming out.
Okay. I just think we need to talk with. Is Gundren awake now?
He's still unconscious, but he's at 4 hit points, so he's
Yeah.
healthy.
Take him to the woods, keep an eye on the castle, and then he can tell us, give us more information.
Right.
Yeah, like you can wake him up and talk to him, and it wouldn't, take hours or anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
But let's just do it where we're at an advantage to anybody coming out of the castle that I can start shooting them.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So you're
And
at the edge of the, 10 feet into the forest or something?
Yeah.
Okay. So what exactly do you want to do?
Wake this guy up and see how he's doing.
So I guess from what you said, it sounds like Rokus has got his bow out and watching the door.
Yeah.
So someone else is probably waking up Gundren. Maybe Icy, because you're the only one who knows him. Like Rokus and you haven't met him before.
He hired us. He hired us to take that cart.
Yeah. The original cart that you guys took into town, he was the one who hired you, so you have met him before. So Icy, how would you like to wake him up?
I'll just shake him on the shoulder and offer him a cup of coffee.
Okay, shaking him, he doesn't wake up.
Oh, I don't want to be throwing water on him.
Got some sort of a spell. Might be under a spell to stay sleeping too.
Does somebody have detect magic?
I think I do.
Why don't you see if he's got a spell on?
Actually, so for the shaking, let's just have you do. I was thinking originally I said no because I didn't want you to have a strength check, like you're hitting him or something. But for that kind of thing, I think we can use dexterity instead. So let's just see how that goes. Try dexterity.
So I roll a d20.
Yeah, roll a d20.
I got 10. And dexterity is a +2. What's that bottom circle with the 15 in it mean?
Where?
You know how there's dexterity?
Okay.
There's
The 15 is your base stat number. That every time it goes up to an even number, then your modifier goes up.
Okay.
So right now it's 15. So if you level to level 4, you can you get the chance to add to those numbers.
Okay. So I have 10 + 2 here, which is 12.
Okay, so I rolled an 11 for his constitution check. So I think since your number's higher, then you're able to wake him up.
Hi, Gundren.
So he's very groggy. He opens his eyes.
Hi, Gundren.
Yeah. What? Who are you?
You hired us.
Who? Oh, is that your ICU?
Yes.
Oh, you what? You saved me. Where are we?
Yeah.
Almost.
we all did. It was a group effort.
Where are we?
We're in the forest north of the castle.
Oh. Did you fight the Did you fight King Grohl?
No.
No, he was sleeping, so we just went in and cut you free and carried you out.
The map. What about the map?
We don't know anything about the map. That's what we thought we would. That's why we woke you up to get some more information.
I believe the map is in his room there. But he took it from me when I was still conscious, and he was looking for somewhere to hide it. He was looking around the room, but then one of the hobgoblins knocked me out. But I think he probably hid it in that room.
Well, when I was looking in the room, there was like a circular thing. There was the table, there was the bed, and then there was some kind of circle thing.
Okay, let me look at the description, official one.
Which you didn't look at. You didn't do any exploring in there.
Oh, let me see. I will reread so Rokus and ICU, you have been in the room, so this is what you saw earlier. The king's quarters. This chamber has been set up as a crude living space with thick furs thrown on the floor to serve as carpets, old trophies hanging on the walls, a large bed to the north, and a brazier of coals burning brightly. It was not burning brightly last time. A round table with several chairs stands to the south, and then the dwarf. So not much stuff in the room.
No. What's that supposed to be a map of?
The map is a map to the Wave Echo Cave. I believe it's a map of Wave Echo Cave.
Okay, Gundren, did you look at the map before he took it? Do you know what was on it?
Yes, he knows. I need to make sure. I can't remember if it was if it had the location of the cave or it was the layout of the cave inside. So I need to check that. I guess at this moment it's not really relevant, so I'll look that up later.
Okay, well it's 11:30. So do you want to wrap up?
Yeah,
now?
actually, it is 11:30, so we should probably stop. We can, if there's anything more you want to do with this conversation, we could close that out though. Anything else you want to ask him or tell him?
Do you think you could draw us a map? We've got some chalk here. Could you draw out what was on the map?
He says that the map was quite complicated and had a lot of the map is actually an old map, something that they acquired, so it's actually written in code and things. It's not just a normal map. It needs to be deciphered, so he can't really just recreate it. So does that make sense?
Yep. So that means we need to go get it. We can't.
Yeah, he's not able. That's why it's so precious that he can't really recreate it.
Okay. So we'll end here. It's early morning. Gundren has told us that it's an old map that needs to be deciphered, so we'll have to go back and get it, or...
Yeah, but you did get him out of harm's way, so that was a big accomplishment.
Okay.
And it's still night and they're still sleeping, so next time when we play, it'll still be at this time. It's only been a few minutes. It's probably all of that took maybe 40 minutes or less, 30 minutes.
So we should have time. We should have time enough to at least get back into the castle under our original stealth then.
So it's 3:45 a.m.
We started out.
Let's say this. You got 30 minutes left on your stealth spell. I don't
Yeah.
think the exact time is super important, but it's
Okay,
early. It's
okay.
dark. It's early in the morning, and you still got 30 minutes of stealth left.
We can just leave Gundren there and go back in.
I agree with that.
Yeah. Okay, we'll cut it off there. And so how do you guys feel about the situation today, the combat and the everything?
I was a sharpshooter.
Yeah.
Okay, all
All
right,
right.
bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.